during the most technologically advanced age in all of human history. We now have supercomputers that fit into our pockets that have more power than the computers that NASA used to use to send people to the moon. Artificial intelligence is now capable of diagnosing cancer, writing code, and composing music. And the rate at which these innovations are taking place is happening so fast that even experts can't keep up with them. Despite having all this technology at our fingertips, majority of our problems remain unsolved today. Why? I think it's because people treat technology as a destination or a solution and think that if they create a better chip or a faster app or a smarter algorithm, then everything will be okay. But that's not the case. If you think about it, technology isn't actually a solution. Technology is only as important as the purpose behind it. And the purpose of an intended use of a piece of technology determines how effective it will be. For example, social media. Social media was created to help people connect with one another over the world, and it works. Globally, over 1 billion people use technology and social media to connect with one another. However, along with this, feelings of misinformation, loneliness, and anxiety have happened. Therefore, social media isn't an evil piece of technology, but the intent behind it was only partially true. We optimized towards engagement, but we didn't ask ourselves what we're engaging towards. The big question that we needed to ask was, if technology can do so many things, what's it supposed to be doing? And this question isn't actually targeted towards engineers. It's targeted to people who can think critically and courageously and thoughtfully about the type of world they want to create. This means that we don't need a computer science degree or a specific patent or a massive financial investment to be able to answer this question. This question cannot be answered strictly through technology, but it has to be answered by people just like us. Every generation has grown up with some sort of technology. Our grandparents grew up with television, our parents with the web, and now us with AI, genetic engineering, and quantum computing. And the question that we shouldn't be asking is, oh, what can we do with this? But rather, what type of world are we trying to create? Everybody in this room who's studying is going to go on to become policymakers, leaders, engineers, entrepreneurs, and some of you might even make things that billions of people will use. So when you reach that stage, I want to remind you this. Technology can be very dangerous, and it can be very dangerous if you give it a lot of power, or if you create a piece of technology without having been asked if it should be created at all. Creating technology without understanding the effect behind it is simply accelerating development. And that is sometimes far more dangerous than just creating technology by itself in the first place. So, I ask of you this. Not when you graduate, not when you start working, right now. Technology isn't something that we should be treating as a little piece of, technology isn't something that we should be treating as what we should be creating. We should be treating it as something, how we're gonna let it affect the world. The future question that we should be asking, the future doesn't ask us to think of technology and just use it, but rather to think about technology in a deep way and ask of ourselves, what will it do to our planet? And we need to be okay with using technology thoughtfully and courageously, and we need to know that when we have technological advancements, we need to be able to use it and think of it skillfully with our experience, our values, and our human ethics, and know that that's something that an algorithm cannot replace. The question is if we're brave enough to use it. Thank you.